Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and in this video we're going to go over the September newsletter to see which kind of content they're going to release next month. So the first point that they cover here are the new units, and well, we have Aria as likely the first SSR Plus unit that is going to be released next month, so likely for September 10, which again guys, I have to remind you, I will not be streaming on the day. I will make sure to create a post on YouTube, an announcement on Discord as well, because I will be on vacation from September 5 to September 15. And currently I'm in Bucharest for work. So when I'll be back, I have like a couple of days at home working, but okay. And then I have to go on vacation. So I will not do a live stream on September 10, so for the release of Aria, most likely. And yeah, I mean, I will make sure to still create a post and everything, also upload the character on the website. But yes, don't expect a live stream for that or a first impression video. Unfortunately, I cannot really make it. I'm pretty sure I can live stream the week after, probably on Tuesday or on Wednesday, we'll see. So on the 16th or the 17th. But yeah, we'll see. I will definitely make sure to cover all the things I've missed. I'm especially sad about the new system we're going to see in a second, because I really wanted to cover that live. But it is what it is. I will make sure to make a detailed video on that as well. So, okay, I digressed, but the new SSR Plus unit for the month of September is going to be Aria. She is likely the green unit that we were looking for. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe they could decide to release Kunagero, which is the one on the right, as an SSR Plus unit that is also green and that is a DPS somehow, but I doubt it. I think chances are the green DPS they mentioned is going to be Aria. It could be a green assassin, maybe even green warrior, but we're already at princess. It would be a bit too much to have two warriors that are both the only DPSs of that element. So hopefully she's gonna be different. Considering she's going to kind of work with time and stuff like that, she might even end up being a mage. I mean, they made Evankela mage, so I could see also her being a mage, even though she kind of kicked and punched a lot more than other units, so maybe assassin would still be somewhat okay, but yeah, we can expect her to be an actually really good DPS unit. Then we have what it seems to be XSR Plus add-on. I don't know if they confirmed it. We have to look into it. If there is a data tower on the last, like on the second update of the month, then it should be XSR Plus add-on. Otherwise, no idea, but okay. It is interesting if they actually decide to release him, because it's yet another DPS for yellow. It feels a bit too much, if I'm being honest. I was looking forward to like Irang or some other unit like Evan a bit more. Eden is obviously great because it's going to be strong, but I don't know, doesn't feel right. And then we have Kunagero. Hopefully, he's finally going to be an SSR Plus unit. For the element, I would guess yellow, but I mean, it also seems unrealistic. Could be the tower replacement they kind of mentioned. Maybe would be dope. Would definitely be great if Kunagero is actually a tower replacement, which means he's going to be a unit we are actually going to use. Otherwise, I don't know. I don't see him purple, especially not that version of Kun. I think, I don't know. Blue is unrealistic. Red, maybe as well. I think yellow would be fine, but we'll see. That would be two more yellow units. It's really too many. I don't know what to think about it. Let me know in the comments how you feel about that. If you have a different idea, or if you know something more, I don't know, but really okay. Overall, the lineup is fine. Especially excited for Arya and Kunagero. Eden again seems weird, to be honest. So okay, and also the design, I don't like it. I will say that I don't like that design. It doesn't seem Eden. To be honest, it almost seems more like a Sensei, but I really doubt this is a Sensei, so it should be Eden. But okay. fine. So that's it for the units. Now we have the new content. I'm super excited for the floating ship. So I will focus on it. I will make sure to make a guide both on the website and also on a video. And hopefully it is not too pay to win, because that would be a huge disappointment. So we'll see. If they actually made this growth system decent, it could have a massive impact on the meta and just in general on how we progress in adventure. We'll see also in which content this is available. I don't know if they're going to make it available for bossing. Could be. I doubt they will make it available for PvP, even though that would help trying to milk the whales that are competing in PvP. If this becomes a bit more pay to win oriented, maybe they could try to milk some whales, but I wouldn't like to see that. So hopefully it stays like PvE. And if it counts for bossing as well, it might be interesting. We'll see which kind of stats they give, which kind of abilities they have. It will be really interesting. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Then the second thing we have on September 10 is the ignition weapon revamp for Abgrund and Idea. Now, Abgrund is tricky to balance from my point of view because it is tied to conceal. I don't think they are going to remove that. And it is also kind of tied to crits. So either they're going to add a condition that improves the damage of the crit, other than just crit damage increase, obviously, but something like when you have, I don't know, 8 seconds after the conceal, so when you have the buff active, you maybe ignore 30% of the enemy defense or something like that. It could make it worth it. I don't know survivability wise, even though if you have a unit that has conceal, normally the survivability is not that big of a problem, but I really don't know what to expect. Or if they're generous, they are going to add a mechanic inside of Upgrund that conceals the unit so that everybody can use it, and it also has the survivability increase option. But like if they do only that, then the buffs that it provides might not be sufficient, because it's just a 30% crit damage and then the extra crit rate, which not every unit will need. But for warriors and ranged, it could be nice. So it wouldn't be a complete useless set. Maybe we could find some uses, but I don't know. I think they should do one of the two things. Either, again, make it self-sufficient so that it provides conceal, so that it can proc itself, or the other way would be just buff it in a way that you can ignore the enemy defense or something else. We'll see which kind of direction they're going to take. For Idea, it is even trickier, maybe, because it is a good set if you need 2 quick special moves. But now with Runda and all the things, I think this set is never used anymore. There are some niche use cases. I don't think there is any reason for those anymore. So I don't know what they could do. Either make it so you get the energy after every special move, effectively reducing the amount of energy you need to 500 instead of the whole 1000. That would be pretty dope. So you start with 500 energy because you are Rainbow 5. You cast the first special move, you get 500 energy, which is the same as what you already have with Idea. You cast the third one, and you have again 500 energy. So if it is after every single special move that you gain 500 energy, this could be massive on a lot of units. I don't think that's happening, but maybe they're going to add some survivability options to it to make it more appealing. And I think they need to, at the very least, provide the 500 energy in additional time. So also after the third special move. Not maybe every single one, but the third at the very least. And also for this, let me know in the comments if you have any other ideas that they could implement. If you have any guesses, guys, feel free to write them down. And let's move on to the next point. So we have the Autumn Festival, the Kun family versus the Ari family. Unfortunately, we don't see the family head here, but we see Inieta. So they are preparing the model for this unit. It is not being released on September 24 because it's not in the lineup above. But, I mean, could come earlier than expected. Maybe it could come already in October, could be the first SSR unit in October. I don't think it's going to be released as an SSR Plus, but now we don't really know anymore. They release high rankers as SSR, they release Alphine as SSR Plus. So we have no idea what could happen here. Anything could really happen. So I don't know. It would be weird to have him as the, well, it's not the only, because also Albelda is an SSR Plus, but it would be weird for him to be higher ranking than like Joaquin, Vicente. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what they are going to cook with him, but I'm excited about him as well. So really interesting. And this is on September 24. Okay. Then we have the event schedule. So for September 10, we have the Aria Festival. So again, the release of Aria, nice. And also the Floating Ship Celebration Festival. Super excited for that. We have the L Train Arena, the Alliance Expedition. So we can finally see if Ju is a worthwhile unit. I have no idea. The Baltic event again, now is like every month. Secret floor rate up for the new ignition weapons, the Wish card, and the Colosseum Arena ranking board improvements. Okay, not too bad. The floating ship system is massive for this update, so super excited. For September 24, we have the story event of Kun versus Ari family. This one is again when they're going to release the other two units, I would expect. We have the data tower, so again, kind of confirmed it's Eden. Could be Asensio, but it looks more like Eden. Like the hair is not as blue as Asensio, even though the face kind of resembled him a bit more from my point of view. But okay, then we have the Guardian Road pre-season again, so they're rerunning that event, nice. And the Alliance Fleet. Now we have Radiant Reward event, not too sure what that is. But yeah, this is going to be a pretty cool month. I don't know why they did not write, since we already saw Kunagero up there, I don't know why they didn't add in like Kunagero Festival or something. It is strange. Maybe it was too obvious they didn't want to write it. No clue. Okay. And then we have a new costume for Arya. This is looking really cool. Really good. Hopefully it's a Revolution 6 costume, but we never know here. It would be super cool as a Revolution 6 costume. They also showed Alphine's costume, if I'm not mistaken, in the newsletter. And that was a Revolution 6, wasn't it? Or was it paid? No, I think it was Revolution 6. So there are good chances this is a Revolution 6 costume, which would be super dope. But yeah, that's about it, guys, for the newsletter. Overall, super excited. I'm just disappointed I will not be streaming on September 10. I will make sure to make it up probably on September 16. But yeah, I will let you know as soon as I made up my mind, let's say. So again, thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not. Kind of depends, because again, I'm still on a business trip. So yeah, thank you again, and I will see you then. Bye.